We begin with a deadly new attack on an American citizen in Libya. Last year, the United States ambassador and 3 other Americans were killed when Muslim extremists stormed the U.S. mission in Benghazi.
This morning, a man from Texas who teaches at Benghazi's international school was shot to death. Mark Phillips is in London. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. Well, all of the information regarding the American who was killed in Benghazi comes from the school where he worked. A staff member there identifies him as Ronald Smith, a 33-year-old chemistry teacher. He was apparently out jogging when he was shot, reports say, by a group of men. Ronald Smith was working at the international school in Benghazi, and on what appears to be his Twitter account, he had described how his wife had already left to go home, and he had talked about leaving himself at the end of the week. Also just realized I'll be flying home on Friday the 13th of December, he said. It was nice knowing you. Who am I kidding? No, it wasn't. The last reference appears to be a joking one. The internet is full of heartfelt condolence messages from some of his students. Smith appears to have had a young son as well. He kept up a lively chatter on his account, some of it appearing to taunt the various Islamist militant groups which are active in Benghazi. I understand I teach at a school of rich kids, he said. So if and when I'm kidnapped by Ansar al-Sharia, who's going to pay the ransom? Well, there's been no claim of responsibility for the killing, which appears to have happened in an area of Benghazi not far from the American Consulate, where the U.S. ambassador and 3 others were killed in an attack last year. Various militias representing different regional and religious affiliations in Libya have been vying for control of Benghazi streets, and it's impossible to judge whether Ronald Smith, or Ronnie Smith, as his students appear to have called him, took the threat seriously enough. But it's clear that Libya and Benghazi are still dangerous places for an American.